It could be anywhere.
We feel so
that photo's
bad
back.
for Taylor because the recently anointed king of dabs in North America has no sunglasses on hand. Where could they be? Are they in your?
I must have just thrown them.
I like the hand glasses.
Where could you? Oh, could
This
you
was
toss
like-
them off when you were getting your face made up?
No, they're in here somewhere. I only.
All right.
I
Well,
love all these people slowly walking around looking for them.
It's not as important as the keys issue, but
There's always something
This is not
missing.
true.
yeah, this is breaking news.
I was like, wait, why are they wandering around? But then, yeah, they're
I
helping
didn't know
me.
what was happening. They were both doing this motion
They're
like they were at a funeral. Like it was
helpful.
some weird death procession.
They look like ushers.
Breaking news. Carmen Morales lost her keys.
Yeah, that sucks.
That does suck.
Getting high and losing your keys is bullshit.
It's
I
some
think she
bullshit.
lost them in her
Those
Uber,
mine?
though.
Those aren't mine, but I'll take them.
Oh, what are those?
Hey.
Oh, they're pretty.
Oh,
You got new glasses.
Just sunglasses are always around. So
That look good?
wait. I do
they're
like, yeah,
all
those are
right.
good.
Yeah, they're getting the job done.
I'll take a maybe you look good. The maybe was just in your tone, but I heard it.
I'd say it's good to have sunglasses on right now.
Mine are so crooked.
My hand sunglasses weren't
No
good
reason to
enough.
worry about, the specific, there's probably other shapes that'd be better for you, but
Some lightning bolts.
Ooh.
how'd you
would- that'd
arrive
be
at
cool.
yours,
Elton
Rob?
John.
Rob Cantrell is joining us, by the way. Asked him to,
Oh, wow.
yeah. He was one of the 2 guests on the show that will be available next
Spoiler.
Tuesday, day early for all the Patreon people, or the people watching this. I think that's how it works.
Yep, you got it.
So, Rob, a lot of time travel for you today.
Yeah.
You were in an episode that's on a week from now, and you're on one now
Today.
that's available today.
Yeah.
But it's not live, right, though? We put it on the internet right after we do it.
Yeah.
I did have a spaceship right outside.
Yeah, so yeah, this is really, apologize for...
Uber
that's
has
why
spaceships
Weed
these
is good
days.
for
Time travel
jet
and
lag,
spaceships.
for nausea,
Elon Musk.
those
Can
sort
do
of
anything.
things, yeah. So I think you'll feel good if you smoke some more with us. Now, we established that you don't mess around with the dabs. When you're
I
on the
have
show
dabbed before, and
earlier.
I do like it, but just today, I feel like smoking these joints.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And
Rick.
throwing these
You love
matches
those
around.
things. You love the Lowell brand. You love all their products and their packaging. Those matches fly out. It's a treat every time. Yeah, I'm always trying to promote them in the most positive way possible.
Beautiful packaging.
How was that dab, Alicia?
It was great because I took off my glasses and knew when it actually turned green for the first time in forever. Because otherwise, it just stays the same.
She's got those glasses that make
They
colors
make green
wrong.
look red.
Make colors
It's
wrong.
weird.
Yeah, especially green lights are really tough.
Did you get the
they
rose
look red?
tint? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see those red flags with these.
Well, I'm gonna give this a try. I think the combination of leaving my sunglasses on and what would this be, my 4th dab today?
I think so.
I think that combo, I might actually fall asleep right here at the table.
It's just right there. We won't know if your eyes are closed or not. So
What time do they
that's
lock
what I
up
mean. I might
tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never stayed.
they'll open again tomorrow.
Oh
got
yeah, I'm not
snacks.
worried. I could spend a night here easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, there's lots of couches.
There are a lot of couches.
Why
There's,
double dog dare you?
Yeah, there's a fridge, there's water, there's a fridge, there's alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be so funny if it
Wait,
was
maybe
also
let's
haunted.
have like a sleepover here.
There's weed from the set of my show.
There's still so many more bongs back there all the time. It's really funny.
For real?
Yeah, there's like a whole tub of them.
Yeah, we
There's a
get
bong
bongs.
graveyard, but they're still alive. They're just hanging out, waiting to be used.
Some are pretty. There's a dinosaur. Like this big dinosaur pipe. I almost brought that out today. I like
That one's
it.
cool. That one's on back in the
I
day.
would definitely hit the dinosaur pipe.
I'm a little picky about what's out here. Like, as much as I love bongs, this one's the end-all, be-all for me because nobody's ever knocking it over. It's very easy to deal with.
I don't think
You know,
I've ever hit it.
A lot of the nice bongs I get are just not ready for a table like this. That they shouldn't be here or in a dorm.
Yeah.
They should be somewhere where people have their own special area and are very careful.
They smoke alone, no
Yeah,
friends over.
because they're art pieces. They're they call them glass for a reason. Because they're really well made and cool looking.
Everyone's had a bong broken by a friend or like a friend of a friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has to be.
And it's
it's
always
all-
like a part of it's broken
Such
off that
annoying.
just
Yeah.
aesthetically ruins it, but it like still works. But you're just like, "No, I don't want to smoke out of this broken looking thing.
I put some gum and a rubber band on it.
Yeah.
Homer's missing
Been
half
there.
of his head. Poor Homer. And I, of course, mean from the Odyssey and the Iliad. Who's going now?
Me?
Okay.
Oh.
I just panicked.
You're up.
You were preparing for somebody that maybe didn't want it. I don't know. I don't know what I want at this point.
Do you want to know that today is Daniel Radcliffe's birthday?
You've got to
There's
be
some
kidding
info.
me.
Pretty cool,
How did
right?
you know that?
He's, I think I read it today. He's like
that a fun
31 or
topic?
32 maybe.
No, that was one of those gotchas today for me. His name was trending, and I clicked on it, and the very first thing I saw was, he's not dead, great, it's his birthday, great, and I fall for that every time.
Yeah.
We really need to include the RIPs, you guys. When the person's actually dead, don't just write their name, write RIP, no space in between. Make sure it gets trended as Daniel Radcliffe RIP. Then we know Daniel
That's so
Radcliffe is dead.
He's like the least problematic
Everybody. No, I like him a lot. That's part of why I think it's so funny is because he really is he's a real charming, good actor, works hard, nice guy. That's all the impression I get of Daniel Radcliffe.
He's got a
And
sweet
yet,
wife.
sadly, he is dead. Hashtag Daniel Radcliffe. R.I.P.
If you keep going, I'm going to forget that that's not
Like
true.
one of those birthday things happens, don't do it to Daniel Radcliffe. I was joking around. But next time a birthday coincides with, like next time you catch the wave of people typing their name a lot, throw in the RIP, see if that gets some traction.
Just start hashtagging them together.
Although that's a terrible thing. Like if you found like a relatives of famous people probably hate hearing that way that's how somebody died. I have a friend that insists on texting me when people die, and I just want to hear it in the wild. I want to hear it on the news, or overhear people talking about it.
How many people do you think this person texts each time? Like, does he have a whole group?
I don't
got a
know if he
list.
just does it to me or if he does it to everybody.
Oh.
It's like he's anxious to be like, I'm the one that told you.
It's like wanting to be the first to comment on a YouTube video or whatever.
Hey, I got
I
some
was
bummer
first.
news for you.
Does that create an emotional bond between you two?
Hey, you won't respond to my text. Here's me talking about somebody you know dying.
You just seem like a happy
Did that
guy.
get your attention?
He's trying to bum you out a little bit. Let's bring you down.
No, I think he's just, I guess I share the news, like, especially if I think somebody would mean something to a certain person. Like, I think he thought there was some connection between me and the last person he told me. But, I don't like getting the news that way. I don't need it.
No.
Nobody needs it.
But it's the fastest way to get it. But we are looking at it way too much. Need to be outside looking at trees and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never need to know quickly. Like, sometimes people are like, we were debating telling you, we thought we might tell you about it on Monday. I was like, we could have had a whole weekend of not knowing that? Assholes. Hey, you guys want to do a marijuana know something?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This one, there's no reason for any of us to know it, and I guess we can guess around. What is a cow-bison hybrid called?
A cow bison. And it's probably not a Kyson or a bow because that's too obvious. So,
I mean, is it?
I mean, it's like a liger, right?
right.
Yeah, but also, cow is one sound. Like, you're not shortening anything. There's no reason to squish it together.
Yeah, a cow and a bison. That's
You
some
could squish
bullshit.
bison down into one smaller thing, like a bice. You know, we call it a cow bice.
It's got to just be something entirely
Bison.
different.
Cow bice.
And bison are different than buffalo,
Cabice.
right? This isn't like a.
Is that how you get buffalo?
Oh.
Like they're
Is
different
that
animals.
the trick? That this is some obvious farm shit we should know?
Like a horse and a
Oh.
donkey
A
makes a
cow and a
mule?
bison
Wow.
makes
Is that
right?
a,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
That's some
chicken.
deep farm shit.
That's probably not right, but I'm pretty smart for thinking of it.
Yeah.
He's going with buffalo.
I'm just, yeah.
No, a cow and a bison get
Buffalo.
together and that makes a. I mean, buffalo seems like it could be part cow.
The more you
are
talk
like-
about it, the dumber I
big-ass
feel. I
cows.
feel like that's way wrong now.
I mean, would they really slip into questions like something that we really should know? Like, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
yeah.
Or is it like something tricky that we do have to like figure
just something-
figure it out?
Another
Because
kid.
saying
That's another
hybrid
kid's
is because they
show.
weren't always called hybrid. Isn't the word? That's a newer word to say the combination. They used to call it. What would they say instead?
I have no
Probably
idea.
hybrid.
Probably, yeah.
It's probably always the word
I
hybrid.
have no idea.
I'm just thinking in terms of the weed world really hijacked the word hybrid.
I'm going
Yeah.
bow.
Do they say that for like dogs
Everything's
that
a
are two
hybrid.
different types of dogs that have? Do they call those hybrids?
Oh, probably.
Or no? I guess they're still dogs.
Yeah, when they breed dogs. Yeah,
It's always with dogs.
Yeah, there's a word for it. Cross pollination, something like that.
That's what
Anyway,
bees do.
the answer to this is. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
I just have to take off my glasses to make sure I'm reading this right.
It's the only problem.
It's a beefalo.
A beefalo.
A beefalo.
So I was pretty close.
That sounds right, but I've
You
never
were
heard
the
it.
closest.
Beefalo?
Beefalo. For freaking.
They had to breed two different animals together for a pun. Awesome.
Were there any pot topics that you didn't get to, Alicia, that you were disappointed not to get out to the world?
Hot topic. Oh, I mean, there's always stuff going on. Like,
I mean, can it top
Thailand's-
beefalo?
No way.
Well, I got another question ready to go.
Okay.
If you're, but no, I'm saying after you do
Okay,
a
well,
thing and
yeah,
then I'll do a
yeah.
thing.
Got it.
But I'm just saying,
Should
I'm
have
here,
saved
I'm here as
beefalo for
backup.
last. You guys got to know when there's an answer like beefalo that we got to
Yeah,
hold
well,
on.
I don't know. I might eat beefalo.
Yeah, can we get some
might be
beefalo
my
tacos right here?
salvation.
Get a beefalo burger. Sorry.
Yes.
Thailand, they just got a new minister for their public health ministry, and he has decided that he supports medical marijuana and is going to work towards getting it in hospitals for medical prescription early August.
That's awesome.
Nice work.
That's quick work.
Yeah, he's doing it. He also, really is talking about how it's a great cash crop and wants to
Yeah.
get it more legalized so that people can start growing it.
Yeah, and if they were one of the only places in that area that had legalized options, then it would be a tourist spot as
Oh
well
my
and
God, it's
make that much
already
more
such a
money.
big
And
tourist
I
spot.
know. Imagine,
it's-
imagine how much more beautiful Thailand would be if you were high as shit.
Oh man.
The world
pretty
of
beautiful.
tourism, it's the internet kind of killed tourism, and all the websites you can go to plan all your trips and stuff, kind of killed the. I mean, I know there's people out there still making a living and doing great at it, but just in general, it seemed to change the way that stuff worked. And you'd think that people would be diving on the opportunity to, drive people to, be involved in getting people from. We talked about this on one of the shows today. Getting involved in getting people from one place to another to get them to where the weed is at
Yeah.
and get their money at the same time, to help people
Yeah.
get paid for it. So much more of that could be going on than what we have currently. That's what I encourage people to do. Stop spending money on this show and put it towards weed businesses, because it's going to be another thing that somehow people are going to lose being able to profit from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true, yeah.
Like, there's only one company that's really making the computer money.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to happen here as well, probably, you know. So make it while you can is what I'm telling people.
But where there's weed, there's good art. You know, you got good bands, and you got good food, and like everywhere that there's good weed is like, I think, art. And
I
then
just don't
that's
know why
what
the
makes a good
tourist
town.
trade isn't pouncing on just like saying, here's where you can go for legal weed. And I guess they probably are to a certain extent, but I just don't feel like I
Vegas
hear
a little
much
bit
about it.
is like, we have weed now. Make sure we're
A little
making
bit.
sure that you know.
Every hotel doesn't want you to smoke in their
Yeah.
rooms, but they, you know,
That's so weird.
I guess they can't arrest you now. They can just charge you a recovery fee.
Recovery fee. For what? For
We
breathing?
want our room back!
They have to
Our
just-
room had to go into recovery. It didn't like it. Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's
Hopefully that
nuts.
sort of stuff changes, and I mean, the hotels will get on board, and then there's a hotel that will accept people. You can buy a smoking room. I mean, you
when
used
a
to be
hotel
able
room
to.
has you can open the window. That's
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you know you're in a good hotel. If they let you open the window.
Yeah.
There's hotels, like I heard, especially one chain, I heard, rumblings that they were going to, sell weed in the hotel.
Oh, wow.
And then that went away for some reason. So I bet you there's so much paperwork and so much
Yeah.
red tape to be able to, like, sell weed to someone and then have them go to another room with it and light it on fire and smoke it. And, like, somewhere along the way, some alcohol and tobacco gets involved, or safety. The fire department gets involved. There's things getting involved every step of the way with
But what was the?
doing something that you normally can't do.
Yeah, that's true.
People are used to you not being able to do it, so then flipping it so you can do it has to go through all these different channels.
What was the regulation on smoking rooms in hotels back when people would smoke cigarettes in hotels? She would go to like a whole floor that smelled like cigarette smoke.
Yeah, and there still are hotels, like especially in Vegas, but other places as well. They'll have smoking floors, and they smell. They really smell like they're working hard to cover up the smell. So it doesn't really smell like smoke, but
it's
it
like,
still smells awful. It's not a good smell, but it's also a smell that you like. I used to accept if I really wanted to smoke in my room. If I was somewhere like Vegas when weed wasn't legal there,
Yeah.
and I was just a traveling comedian, I would love to stay in those hotels that still had a smoking floor. I'd ask for it, and then just smoke in my room. Put the towel down the crack of the door and smoke in my room. Blow it out the window if there is a window. Especially sometimes you could open up a crack.
Yeah.
I try to blow it out through there, and that still hasn't changed really. Like nothing's changed in that game. Is that they always threaten you. I like the hotels that are quieter about it. Like they do it if you're really bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they just sort of let it go.
But people
as opposed to the ones that are just like signs everywhere you
Posting
go
up
in the
signs,
room
yeah.
saying you can't smoke. And now, like, I love to get a balcony in a hotel because that to me is a green light to go ahead and smoke out on the balcony.
Yeah.
And they're all just like adding these signs that say not only is it non-smoking, this entire hotel is non-smoking. You must leave the property to smoke. And some have added added marijuana into the sign.
And
saying,
vaping.
And vaping, and yeah, I posted one of them recently on. I get a lot of points with these hotel chains, and then one of the hotels in the chain, their policy will be like too aggressive, and it'll piss me off. I wish I could just stop staying at the chain altogether, but I really like the chain overall. But I also don't want to be like a big dick about trying to get this one place. I'd rather just not stay there. I'm like, thanks. Well, thanks. That was it was a nice trial run we had, but we had a beautiful balcony with a corner where no one could see me or barely have any idea that I was smoking out there, and I still felt the whole time like just a little bit of that nervousness you have that, I'm not supposed to be doing this right here.
Yeah, and that we shouldn't be feeling like that anymore, especially in legal states. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and especially where, you're doing your best to not bother anyone.
Exactly. Doing our best, people.
Inside, it might leave a lingering, lovely smell.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
That's the best smell.
The smell of a good vibe.
Thanks for sitting in with us, Rob.
Yeah.
Any other things you want to super plug? Get one more mention of.
Check out my website, and my podcast link is up there. robcantrell.com. Shout out to Lowell Smoke.
He loves Lowell Smokes, you guys.
We all do, yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Quality. Great. I made it halfway through that joint. And I'm going to hit it again.
Yeah.
Alicia, what's going on? You want to do Instagram? Watch your elbow there. The spaceman is rickety.
So is my elbow.
I do. I have a new Instagram handle now. It's Pod Topics with Alicia.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
look
it.
at that.
So go there to see whatever Alicia's up to. And Taylor remains at Taylor Rizzo in some places and Rizzo in others.
Rizzo on Instagram, and check out my podcast, What's Wrong With Me, on iTunes. And yeah.
I'll remember all of that someday.
Maybe.
Someday I'll get that down. What did I want to plug? Do I want to plug anything? You guys know where I'm at. DougLovesMovies.com is where to go. Now I'm just like looking around because I feel like a sign is about to happen. Here it comes.
Boom.
And it says, "Oh wow, I should have just ended it." Thanks everybody. The end.
Bye.
Bye.